welcome to the King Sacrifice YouTube chess channel. And so this video will be the 6th episode on the Attacking Manual Volume 1 by Jacob Aagaard, and for today's video I have chosen a great game as an example for this video, and the game was played between Daniel Miles versus Alberto Santos Flores in the year 2005. So take a seat and enjoy the video. First move was e4, continued with e6, d4, d5, the French opening, knight to d2, c5, e captures on d5, queen captures on d5, knight g to f3, c captures on d4, bishop to c4, queen to d6, castles, knight to f6, rook to e1, knight to c6, knight to e4, knight captures on e4, rook recaptures on e4, and bishop to d7. This move is the most flexible one, and if bishop to e7, then it would allow white to take over the initiative after knight captures on d4, e5, bishop to f4, e captures on f4, knight captures on c6, queen captures on d1 with a check, rook captures on d1, b captures on c6, rook d to e1, king f8, rook captures on e7, bishop to e6, rook 1 captures on e6, f captures on e6, rook to c7. Now white has a lot of compensations and later went on to win the game in Rasek versus Borovikov in the year 2002. So after the flexible bishop to d7, knight captures on d4, e5, bishop to g5. We can say this as the most active continuation from white. If instead white have played bishop to f4, then it may lead to black's favor after anti-castles. So now black can capture one of the two pieces. So after bishop to g5, knight captures on d4. White breaks black's momentum after rook captures on d4. So e captures on d4 was played, and if here queen captures on d4, then it would be a bad move because of queen captures on d4, pawn recaptures, rook to e1 check, and if bishop to e6, then it would be a mate after bishop to b5. So the most logical move would be to play bishop to e7, after which the rook can capture the bishop and can gain the f7 and the g7 pawn. So after e captures on d4, queen to h5 was played, g6. This is a bit risky move, though it does not cause black some serious cost. Rook to e1 check, bishop to e7, queen to f3. Now bishop to e6 was played, but castle was a better option, and white can choose an equal endgame after bishop captures on e7. So after bishop to e6, the fantastic rook captures on e6 with an exclaim was played, after which f captures on e6, bishop to b5 check, king to d8, queen captures on b7, and now here bishop captures on g5 was necessary, but white will be a pawn up and will also have structural advantage in the endgame. So black played rook to c8 in the game, after which bishop to d2, and now white plays a double exclaim move, and black plays bishop to f6, which is important to leave the e7 square for the king. Bishop to f4. With this, white does not leave the chance to play the moves with the exclamation marks, and there are a bunch of good moves played by white in the game. Queen to c7, bishop to a5, and the queen is gone by force, and the game ended soon after bishop to e5, bishop captures on c7 with a check, rook captures on c7, queen to e4, rook to c5, a4, a5, f4, bishop to g7, queen captures on e6, and the last and the final mistake of the game, rook to c7, after which white continued with queen to d6, check, and black resigned. Because of king to c8, bishop to a6 check, king to b8, queen to b6 check, king to a8, queen captures on c7, and there is nothing black can do. So we just saw an amazing example or a game about the attack. So if you want to learn some more about some related things like this, then don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button below the video, and also press the bell icon for the instant notification of our latest uploads. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video.